In this video, we'll talk about Paragon levels, what they are, as well as the boards, glyphs, and getting briefly into nightmare dungeons. So once a character hits level 50, we start earning Paragon points. Paragon is like an alternate leveling system within the game. The experience bar is now broken into 4 sections, and at each section, a Paragon level is given. No longer are we learning actual abilities, we are instead raising our stats or attributes through these nodes. There are 4 types of nodes: normal gray, magic blue, rare yellow, and legendary orange. There are only 4 normal nodes, and they give basic stat increases such as plus 5 willpower, intelligence, and dexterity. Magic nodes are just like normal nodes except that they give more stats per node. For example, a plus 7 willpower and plus 7 dexterity instead of the plus 5 normal nodes. They can also increase a wide variety of things such as plus 2% maximum life, plus 2% resistance to all elements, and plus 5% damage. Rare nodes give 2 stat increases as well as a bonus to one of those stats as long as the requirements are met. So in this example, we have Knowledge, a rare node that offers plus 10% damage, plus 10 intelligence, and another plus 10% damage bonus if we can get at least 170 willpower on the Paragon board. We can gain willpower from nodes on the Paragon boards, items that are equipped like these gloves here that are giving me plus 14 all stats, and Altars of Lilith. If you haven't seen my Altars of Lilith video, go check it out. Every time an altar is clicked on, we gain a plus 2 in any of the 4 core stats, more obols, or a Paragon level. So for this rare node, we are 5 short, so we only get the plus 10% damage boost. But if we click on this plus 5 willpower, we now see that the rare node jumps up to that plus 20% damage. There's also a glyph socket towards the middle of the board. We can place a glyph in this socket which creates this red radius. This glyph, exploit, says that for every 5 dexterity purchased within range, which is the red radius here, you deal plus 2.3% increased damage to vulnerable targets. And then the same thing with the rare nodes, there's a bonus given if the requirement is met. Purchase 25 dexterity in the red radius, and dealing damage to a vulnerable enemy increases your damage by 1% X for 6 seconds, up to 10% X. Without getting into the math, basically you deal a lot more damage. So that is cool and all, but where do we find glyphs? They are just random drops. I've gotten some just roaming around, completing Tree of Whisper favors. They most consistently drop in Nightmare Dungeons. I'll be releasing a video on Nightmare Dungeons in the near future, but for this video, Nightmare Dungeons are basically more difficult versions of regular dungeons that are only in Tier 3 and Tier 4 difficulty, and they add in some stipulations to the dungeon. The reason I'm bringing them up in this video is because after a Nightmare Dungeon is complete, we are able to use the Awakened Glyph Stone, which upgrades our glyphs. So we can see here that upgrading Exploit from level 9 to level 10 increases the damage by 0.15%. Incredible. Once we upgrade a glyph to level 15, the red radius expands around other nodes. Looking at this glyph, it needs 3 more dexterity to meet the requirement. I have a plus 7 dexterity ready to go, but it's not inside the radius. Once this glyph hits level 15 and expands, I'll get this bonus. Once we get to the end of a Paragon board, we click on the gate node to select which board we want to attach to the starting one. There are 8 boards per class, and you want to pick the one that will support your build the most. For my Necromancer using a Bone Spear build, I want to select the Bone Graph board so that I can deal more damage with the spear. Each of these class-specific boards has a legendary node that can be unlocked. They don't have any prerequisite stats needed, just click on the node and get the bonus. And then it's the same thing as before. Click on nodes, get more powerful, click on another gate, attach more boards, until you just run out of Paragon points. Just a couple other things, rare glyphs give more bonuses than magic glyphs, so focus on upgrading those. And there isn't a mass Paragon refund like with skills for some reason, so if you want to reset your Paragon board, you need to refund each individual node. But that's all I got for now. Let me know if I missed anything. Talk to you soon.